Hello, 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 and welcome to our second spooky edition of the live. How are y'all doing today? Come on in and grab a seat. We are going to write today. So who is with me today? Say hi in the chat. Let us know. Hey, Amanda. How's it going? Yes, we went back with Corpse Bride. Hey, Gwen. Hi. Notification has gone out to the group. RK Eve, yes, made it in time, laugh aloud. I really need the motivation from a writing sprint. I'm almost finished. Ooh, awesome. Chrysalis, oh my god, you look so scary. Too cool. I don't know how you did all that, but well done. The power of the green screen. Okay, guys, come on in. We are going to write today. Yesterday, I was doing my index cards, which I didn't quite get to the finishing stage of organizing everything I wanted to do. I'm trying to plot my nano project. My single hole punch came yesterday, so now I'm waiting for is my binder rings to come in so I can put those together. I'm kind of crazy, but my goal is to kind of work on 2 projects during Nano. A brand new one that will not leave me alone, which I am dying to get to. And the other one is the series one that I've been working on for a while. So I'm hoping that with the power of the cards, I will be able to just dive from scene to scene and write away and enjoy. I'm also using the power of Google Docs, which I always change to for Nano, so I can write on any device that I have. In a world where not all my stuff is Mac, I find that Nano is the hardest, because if I only use Scrivener, that would be on my MacBook. But I also use a Windows computer and an Android phone. That's why I'm using Google Docs. Plus, I can write anywhere. I can sit on my phone wherever I am and get words. Okay, guys. We'll give everybody just another 30 seconds here to find us. And then we can dive in to our first 2-minute sprint plan of the afternoon. So for anyone new, what we do is a short 2-minute little sprint before we get started, before each sprint, to figure out what we want to accomplish in that sprint and that sprint alone. 25 minutes. We do 4 25-minute sprints around here with 5 minutes breaks, and we are going to so each one, words. I'm just going to bring up my timer there. So it allows us to define what we want to do in that sprint alone, instead of getting distracted by everything. So it's on the screen, it's scrolling up. We basically want to figure out where we are in the process. What scene we're working on, whether we're plotting it, drafting it, or editing it, what you need to reveal about character or story in that actual scene, and where you want to end up by the end of the sprint, so that you have a good jumping off point for the next sprint. I think that's everything. Oh, and then give yourself action plans. Give yourself action steps so that you know what you're going to do, and there's no trying to figure out what it is. You know what you need to do. Okay, so let's start our 2-minute timer. I'm again using pen and paper because I prefer that, but you guys go ahead and you use computer for this if you want. One of these days I might just switch to computer, because then I can just simply keep it on the computer and not have to worry about it. Hey Michelle, hey Olivia. RK Eve, I'm looking forward to Nano. My deadline is just before it starts, so hopefully I can start writing book 2. Awesome. I hope that happens. Okay, guys, 2 minutes on the clock. Let's do our 2-minute sprint plan, and let's figure out what we need to make this successful. Oops. Okay, I just figured out that I do need actually a couple more scene cards here before I can proceed. I need a few more where the sisters are connecting and learning about each other. They've been raised to fear each other within the societies that they were raised. So coming together, there's going to have to be walls that they're going to have to take down. So I don't think I have enough of those. So that means I'm going to have to start with the index cards and try to create a few more scenes for that. What did you come up with, Livia? Michelle? RK? Chrysalis? Gwen? Amanda? Let us know. Anyone who has joined us and hasn't said hi, to give us a quick hello so we know who we're writing with. Also remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you are new. I have I have not decided how I'm tackling next weekend. That's where I'm going to start, actually. While you guys fill this out, I'm going to ask you, do you intend to write on the 30th? And when? And on Halloween, when do you plan to squeeze in your writing? Let me know so I can pick times that allow you guys to come and join me for writing. If I do my regular time slot, I know that's kind of late for a lot of you, but it also, if you guys are doing any Halloween parties or anything, well, obviously you're not gonna, a night one won't be working for you on the 30th. So let me know. And meanwhile, I will read what you guys have planned. Livia, I want to keep building my scene list from my midpoint on and keep reflecting about the purpose of each one to the story. Excellent. Gwen, a scene to bridge 2 other scenes. Interesting. RK, oh, you retreat. Okay, write it again if you want, hon. Amanda, just chugging away at the next chapter. I'm in the last third now, and I think this is going to be a bit smoother, faster to go through than the first section. Interesting. Gwen, my weekend is wide open. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know. Like I said, right now I have it to be decided because I honestly, I know a lot of people are actually just outright canceling and not going to do sprints, but I personally want to get writing done, and I kind of want to hang out with you guys. Archive, I need to make a Facebook group, but won't take long. I need to edit so much, but I'm taking a break for now and start brainstorming to connect two particular scenes. Awesome. Archive, sorry, cat walked on my keyboard. Is she a spooky black cat? She's probably cute and sweet. We have a Cavalier Shih Tzu cross, and he's a very mellow little man. Chrysalis, working on outline. Awesome. Yeah, I'm debating, should I, from the scene cards, I should probably make like a 3-page outline or something for myself, just so I have a quick document that I can keep on my phone in case I am away from my scene cards. That's actually something I should maybe do too. But that will probably be for later sprints, so we're not talking about it. Okay, guys. Let's dive into Arcade. My youngest son turned 6 Friday, so I'm not sure what the weekend holds for us. Oh no, he's gray. Didn't get enough attention, I guess. Max, hey Max. I was too dizzy to write last week, so I thought about my story and decided to change the plot points. So I'm going to work through that today. Awesome. Okay, guys, let's dive into our first sprint. Actually, before we do that, because I keep forgetting to remind you guys, with Nano and prepping for Nano, if you're working on your stories and you are wanting to do some character work, jump on to my character challenge videos that I did in August. They are awesome for fleshing out your character and your plot, and for creating complications within your stories. So take a look at those. They'll help you to create a little more material for your actual works in progress. And it also gives you something that you can work on that isn't technically writing. So if you can hold off to November 1st, but still connect with your stories. There are 31 prompts to use. Yes, of a 30-day 30-day challenge. So go and check those out, and I hope they'll add something to your stories and maybe make Nano a little easier for you and maybe more fun. Okay, guys, so let's dive into that first sprint, 25 minutes. Let's attack our goals and make them happen. Good luck, guys. Go for you guys. I got to the sorting stage. I got a few more cards in there that I think actually helped the sisters to work on their relationship. I'm realizing that probably I need to trim some of these now. I made a decision now that I like better, but now I have to see how that is going to affect the rest of the plot. So we'll see. RK Reef, Eve. Sorry, Eve. Turns out someone filled in the beta application form, so I'll leave brainstorming for what it is and finish this first. Awesome. Chrysalis had to head out. She wished us all good luck. So how did you guys do on that first sprint? Did you stick to your plan? If you had to change, why? Was it for a good reason, or was it a procrastination reason? Okay. I'm just gonna say, for anyone who's joined us, say hi in the chat. Let us know who's writing with us today, as well. What was the other thing? Let us know if you plan to write next weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and when you plan on squeezing your writing in. I'm trying to figure out what time I should come live next weekend, and I want to make sure I pick a time that works for most people. RK Eve, oh my god, she was so enthusiastic, so added her as my new beta reader. She's just sweet, even though I already had enough. She responded instantly, so I've been emailing a lot. Awesome. Amanda got through a chapter, needed to add something in here that turns out to be important later. Went in pretty easily. Okay, that's good. Livia, 8 scenes listed. Love this part of the book because my main character stands up as a badass. I feel that. Awesome. Michelle, I got 5 pages, beta read and critiqued. 5 pages down, nearly 200 to go. Sigh. Hey, you're in 5, you're good. Keep going. Guinevere, it went well. I have most of my short story outlined down. Perfect. Michelle, I'll be writing next Sunday. Works Saturdays, unfortunately. Afternoon PST. Okay. Well, then that could maybe be the night one. Because normally, if I go with my normal setup for time, I should be on with the 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern for Saturday night. Which I think I get the distinct impression our group is not exactly going to be having huge Halloween parties. Just, we create our own drama. We don't actually go to other people's places to do it, by the sense of it. So, I know that Saturday night I am more than happy to do a nighttime one, but I also want to make sure it works for you guys. So, I like the idea of it being dark and ghoulish and feel like having a nice glass of wine. Okay, guys, let's dive into our second quick 2-minute sprint plan for our second sprint. 2 minutes on the clock. Action steps, resources, things you need to reveal, questions you have about your story, and go. Okay. What did you come up with for your plan? I realize that if I do this secondary idea here and implement it, everything moves up in the story and it increases the conflict and the action. It gets the sisters together sooner. It takes away a lot of the safety net, a lot of the reasons why the sister resists. But that said, is it the story I want to tell? That's where I have to figure out here. Let's see. What was that? Okay. Okay. So what did you come up with, Michelle? Guinevere? Livia, Amanda? RK? Max, Tam? I think that I want to, I think I'm going to try to flesh this out in the cards, and that way I know whether I like it or not. Livia, figuring out the story you want to tell is so important. I still think I'm in this process. Yeah, I think I've finally kind of, in the series, I know what I kind of want to do, but this one is so new that I kind of, but I also want to do something that's just sort of fun and singular, just one book standalone. RK, she gave me motivation to fix the scenes. I'm hoping I can write the connection now. The only thing that's left is the end fight. It's outlined, but that's about it. Chaos strikes again. Amanda, I have a little thing I need to add into this chapter, hoping it finds a place it fits naturally. Interesting. Gwen, still working on my first plan. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you need 2 or 3 Pomodoros to get the work done that you need to actually accomplish, and there's literally nothing wrong with that. That is a reality. Okay, guys, let's dive into our second sprint. I'm gonna maybe just throw some ice in my water and heat up my coffee, which is a strange combination. I should just put the coffee on ice and then all good, right? Okay, guys, I will get you started though, and I will be right back. Good luck and good writing. So how did that go for you guys? I think I figured out 2 things that are going to make this stronger. Complication that ties them together at the end is the way I originally had it was someone the main character do, and then she had to her sister basically agrees to do this in exchange for her helping her, but that doesn't sit well with me. What I prefer is that the sister needs her help, and thus pulling them together. It makes everything tie together a little better toward the end. Makes them have to work together, makes her have to use magic. Makes her do all the things she doesn't really want to do, which I love. So I'm thinking I'll have to refine a little bit more, but this is looking pretty good. I was on fire. Max, I'm going to focus on the romance beats. I think awesome. Livia, I was on fire this time because this 2B act of my book is a roller coaster level. 15 scenes listed. Awesome. I'm not sure how many listed. I think I listed. So I kept pulling cards. So I probably got about 10 cards of different scenes I slid in there. RK, I'm in my flow laugh aloud. Cut a few pieces, but I know where I can use it in book 2 and fix the gaps. I see it all in my head, so it only needs to be written. Oh, that is awesome. Michelle, another 7 pages beta read. You're getting there. Hey, Lysanda. Hello. I've been hanging out in the background. I finished editing the 2nd draft of my novella. Time for some nano prep. You are in the right place. Amanda, got another chapter done, even though my parents' dog that I'm dog sitting while they go out of town, since she needs attention. Needs the cuddles. Okay, guys, let's dive into our... Now the question is, what am I going to do here for the next sprint? Do I try to put this into a computer and create my 3-page outline? It's probably a smart thing to do. Or do I create a couple more scenes with interactions between the characters? Decisions. Okay, guys, 2 minutes on the clock. Let's get our 2-minute sprint plan in place. Action steps, resources, questions, reveals, and whatever else you need to make this work. Go. Okay, I came up with this is kind of, I don't want to say a buddy story, but I'm getting that vibe from what I'm kind of coming up with here. So I'm debating whether I should create scenes that are from the point of view of the sister. If that makes it stronger or weaker, I cannot decide. So I guess this is the point where I explore that and see if that is going to add to the story and give it more power, or if it's going to take away. Okay, I made my beta reader cry. Thank God I'm not the only one at that part of the story. Don't mind my rambling, by the way. I tend to get enthusiastic when it's all chaos in my head. Hey, that sounds like good chaos. I like it. Lasanda, I plan to fill in character sheets for my main character. Reminder again, guys, go and watch those videos for the character challenge. I highly recommend character sheets, but these go beyond that, and they will help you to flesh out your plot and create more dynamic situations for your character to actually get into. So go for it and have fun with those. There's 31 prompts over 31 days. It's supposed to be 30, but you know me. So go and have fun with those and play with those leading up to Nano. We got 1 week to go, guys. Livia, my plan is simple. I want to list my following scenes until the 3rd act breakup. Awesome. Sounds excellent. Sounds like a good plan. Tracy, could you share the links for those videos on the chat? They are under my channel. Just go under my main channel. There's a whole series of them. The character challenge. I know that this one does not allow me to put links in YouTube. I can put links in Facebook, but I can't put them in YouTube. So what I can do afterwards is I can put a link into the Facebook group with the first video, and then after that they're in a playlist. Okay, so I'll do that. Other than that, you can jump onto my channel and you'll find them there. Lasanda, yes, I will rewatch your character videos. Awesome. I think it's the perfect time. I should have created them for October, but you know, I was kind of excited with the idea of making them. Okay, guys, let's dive in. We are at the midpoint. We are diving into our 3rd sprint. So let's write. Let's attack those plans and create the magic. 25 minutes. Good luck, guys. Okay, how did you guys make out? Welcome, KM. What name should we use for you? Let us know. How did you make out with that sprint? I created a few more cards, I filled in a few more gaps, and now I'm on the computer doing the overview, and then I will expand that into the 3-page outline, which I will probably try to do for the next sprint and just continue with that. Welcome, welcome. We have a few new people who have joined us. Come on in. So how did you make out, Livia, Amanda, Lysanda? RK, how did you make out? Michelle? Max, how are you making out there? Gwen? Lysanda, I watched a few of your videos and took some notes. Awesome, thank you. We only have one more sprint to go, guys. This has been really fast this time, wow. But I'm hoping that it's actually been amazing for you guys as well, and that you've gotten a lot of writing done and a lot of plotting done for those plotting. Amanda went well, although I ended up finding a little logistical wrinkle plot hole that I had to sort out. I think I've got it resolved though. Awesome. Quint, hey, welcome. Quint Aaron, I said that correctly. Michelle, I seem to hit 5 pages of reading every 25 minutes. Well, then you know basically what your average is. That's good. Gwen, almost done. Of the upside down. Hey, Allie. Holly Tracy, you scared the crap out of me. I'll take that as a compliment. How's it going, Allie? Livia, I received a phone call but managed to hit 7 scenes and hit my 3rd act breakup. Perfect. RK, I am done. Everything is in the right order, so I can finally expand the last scene, which is going to be huge. Is it 1 or 2 scenes? What do you think? Okay, guys. As always, we need. I love to hear. Thank you. Okay, guys, we need to dive into our final 2-minute plan for the next sprint. Max, I've plotted a few more scenes and I'm thankfully hitting the romance beats naturally. Ooh, well, that's good. That's excellent. Okay, so what are you going to work on next? What scene are you going to do? What part of the process are you working on? Are you plotting, drafting, or editing? Are you expanding on something that's already drafted, right? What do you need to reveal about your story or character? What are you trying to get your protagonist to do? Where do you want the scene to end up? And what resources or questions do you have or need to answer? And yeah. Oh, and Steve, I see the mistress is no longer hiding her evil self. Okay, probably too laugh out loud. But I just wrote her having a huge breakdown and it flows into the chapters I've already written. It's going to be the cliffhanger from book 1. Awesome. Are the clones okay? What are we up to? What number are we up to now? 240? I don't know, there's been a few extras. Okay, guys, 2 minutes on the clock. Okay, 2 minutes on the clock. Let's decide what we're going to work on in our final sprint. Let's finish strong, guys. Let's get ourselves into a place where we can feel like we've got our writing where it needs to be for the next day or for after you take a break after this. Okay, guys, 2 minutes and go. I didn't quite get as much as I hoped on that one. I did realize that I want to explore a little bit of their first encounter together and how that kind of I make that a little more organic, that they don't see each other immediately. It's more that they kind of they realize when they're sort of unable to, you know, really talk or anything. The moment doesn't allow for it, but it can kind of get them more connected very quickly. That rhymed. Watch yourself, clones. Ghosts can be nasty. Awesome. So what did you guys come up with there? Livia, what are you going to work on? RK? Sounds like you kind of already had a bit of a plan. How much did you narrow it down? Max? So it sounds like you're going to go right into the romance beats. What else here? Amanda? Olivia, what are you going to do with the final push here to, did you have, are you going to try to go past the 5 pages into more? Michelle, same thing. Quint, what did you come up with? Amanda? Nano outline. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I'm going to do the overview first, I think. That way I can kind of clarify a few things before I try outlining it clearly. Amanda, just chugging away at it. Awesome. Lysanda, decide what my main character's job is going to be. Interesting. Okay, I'll just keep on writing. I'm aiming for releasing it by the end of November. Sweet. Well, that's a tight deadline, but you can do it. You can do it. You can. Okay, guys, we are about to dive into our final sprint. Let's finish strong and let's stay on task with our plans, and let's make it happen. 25 minutes, good writing, and good luck, guys. I got to the midpoint, I think, on the overview, which is pretty good. Not bad at all. How did you guys make out? How'd you make out, Max? Livia, Amanda, RK, Lysanda? Am I missing? No, I'm missing somebody here. Gwen, Michelle, KM, how did you guys make out? Livia, I think I have my next scenes in mind, but the good thing about this exercise is how to allow some surprises. I'll see what the sprint brings me. Awesome. Max, I want to finish Act 2. Act 3 is almost plotted, and it will be nice to finish that too. Well, you can do it, definitely. Lysanda, I decided that she's going to be a teacher suffering from burnout. Thanks for the sprints, Tracy. You are so welcome. Pretty good big picture. That's excellent to hear, Gwen. Michelle, thanks for the sprints, Tracy. I've made a dent in my pending beta reading. Excellent. Good to hear, good to hear. Max finished Act 2, but not Act 3. Still have some thinking to do. Thank you, Spence. You guys are so welcome. Amanda, doing well, closing in on the ending. Sweet. You are so welcome, Amanda. Livia, 13 scenes listed and very satisfied with what I achieved so far, getting close to the climax of the book. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, guys, as you can see, I have the 30th down with a to be decided, so watch for the link when it comes up. I am so conflicted. I have a feeling it'll be a bit earlier in the day than normal, but I'm going to figure that out and try to get something up for you guys, so watch for that in your notifications. RK, almost done, so I keep on going for a while. Thanks for today. Awesome. You are so welcome, Livia. Have a great afternoon as well. Okay, thank you, guys. This has been amazing. I don't believe how much we got done. I'm going to probably try to dive back into this a little bit later on tonight and see if I can get the overview written. I like where it's at. I feel like I've reached the midpoint and that feels amazing. Okay. Until Saturday, I will hopefully see you guys throughout the week on everybody else's lives. If not, I'll see you Saturday. Watch for, like I said, watch for the link, and have a great rest of your day, guys. You guys have been awesome. You did so much work. I think that we actually all deserve a little bit of a congrats. So here we go. You guys are amazing today. Thank you for joining me. This has been awesome. Okay, guys, until next week, or tomorrow, or the next day, whenever I see you again, have a great rest of your day, and go kick back and relax. You did amazing work today. Thank you, guys. Bye.